There it is, guys. Nice hot bit of Monkey Face Prickleback Adobo.
Yo, you're the man. Yo. Oh, shit. Oh, you alright?
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hook to Cook. So today is going to be a very exciting episode because we're going to be using a couple different methods to catch some rockfish. I brought the kayak, so we're going to be doing some kayak fishing, some poke poling, rod and reel fishing, and we're going to have a good old time. And we're going to be meeting up with one of our good buddies, and who knows what we're going to catch today. That's the game of rock fishing, is you never know what you're going to catch. We're going to do a catch and cook today. So yeah, it's gonna be an eventful day and a very fun day.
And your boy is bringing nothing, absolutely nothing to the table today.
It's alright, man. We got you. We got you.
This is what happens when you bring a surf fisherman to the rocks. It's a lot of head scratching and what just happened. But made a poke pole this morning. Check it out. Just a coat hanger and the butt section of an old rod. So yeah, some poke poling, definitely. Target species, monkey faced eel. Let's just wing it. Let's go. Welcome to the adventure, guys. Homemade jerky?
Yeah, man.
Dang, a man of many skills and talents.
Oh, you're telling me. This is crazy.
Well, we'll come down right here and then we can walk it over there because this is a less steep, like a less steep area. We can get down with it. It's a nice little platform for us to really set up and do our thing. What's up, boys?
This is the lowest you've seen in a long time, huh?
Low, almost 2 years. Even lower than I saw it last time, 2 years ago.
Dude, there's so much area to cover. It's ridiculous. All of this. That looks good. That looks good. Man, this all looks good. Big rocks right here. Let's go. Dude, so much life. About to get me an eel real quick. Just careful because everything could be slippery. But that's why we brought the waders, in case we gotta get wet. Oh wow, guys. Just found a bunch of uni. Really small though, but it's part of what you get to see out here. Sea urchins, all wedged in between the crevices. Real cool. That was a nicer sized one. Sea urchin.
I saw one over there in the water. Oh, they're all over.
Bigger ones? These are edible.
You eat it? Is that uni?
Yeah. I didn't bring a knife, but I'm down to try it. I got pliers. I mean, that's a good sized one. Let's do it. Get under them. Ooh. It's usually better with a knife, but see that orange stuff?
Oh, yeah.
All right, time to try this. There it is. There it is right there. That other stuff's okay. Tastes like the soft part of an oyster. It's kind of sweet. Kind of sweet.
Kinda.
Kinda. Do you want to try it? No. No, he's like, no. I could do that again though. Yeah. Definitely down to do that again. I've had it like at restaurants and stuff. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'll eat it all the time, but hey, while it's out here and it's fresh, there it is right there. So these things are actually a really invasive species, so you don't really have to feel bad about keeping any or eating them. Let me get one more piece of this. This thing's eating a bunch of kelp. All right, while the tide is still starting to come in, we gotta search. Let's find something. Are you kidding me? Freaking took another piece to get some more bait. All right, guys, there's this eel in this hole right here, and he's eaten like 3 pieces of bait. My hook might be a little bit too big, so we're gonna swap it out and we'll get him. He's in there. He is in that pocket. So when you make a poke pole, you make yourself a little loop so you can change out your hooks. So this is the size hook I'm using. I'm gonna switch to a smaller one. That might do the trick. This one's just a little too big maybe. Want a smaller piece of squid because I didn't bring a lot of it, so hopefully this will do the trick. Tiny hook. See, I only have 2 pieces of squid left after this. Get it on there good so you can't just steal it. Got him! Woo! Oh, it came off. Ah, no, it came off. All right, I'm gonna let him eat it. He's on it, he's on it. He's on it. Woo! Gotcha. Gotcha. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah, last piece of squid too. Oh man, he literally ate a bunch of them. That was the second one in there too, so there's more. I think there's more in there. All right, so went back to base camp, picked up a ton more squid. Shouldn't be an issue anymore in terms of having bait. Heading back, game plan has changed quite a bit since we don't get monkey faced eel very often, because we really don't hit the rocks a lot, if you guys know the channel. But we're gonna get enough for a catch and cook here, and then a little bit for later.
So I just found this huge eel. Probably the biggest eel I've ever seen. I'm just walking over these rocks. I stumbled upon him. I saw him flinch as I was walking over. But I'm not sure where he can go. It seems like he's stuck. Check him out, check him out. Oh yeah. He can get back in there. So I gotta go feed this guy. Should come back with the hook, bait, and get this fool. Because I can't get in there, I can't grab him. That's wild. Oh, he's gone. I can touch him. Oh, sick. That's cool. Boom, that'll mark the spot. I'm gonna come back to that. See if I can get this guy out of there.
All right, found the spot. Oh, got an eel. Got an eel. Big one. Big one. Yeah, that didn't take very long at all. Hey Matt, it's right at the place that you marked. You literally marked this spot with that. That's legit. Thank you, Matt. Nice prickleback. Monkey Faced Prickleback. Woo! Didn't take long at all. It's exactly where you caught it. Maybe even the exact one that you grabbed by the tail. That's legit. There's probably more in here. We don't have a lot of time. The water's coming up pretty quick, but we'll put him away and get back in there. Heading back. Base is just right there. And I found this hole. And I think somebody's hole. Ooh, that's a good sized one. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Biggin! 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 Woo! Biggin! Look at that. That's a bigger one right there. Yeah. Dude, he smashed it. Came out of nowhere. Break my poke pole. Number 3. Oh. What happened?
My boy took a tumble. My boy Humpty Dumpty took a fall. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking open. Almost cracked open this egg right here. Right here. Dude.
But we put them back together again. You know
That's right. That's right. It just took a little bit, but oh.
Oh my God.
Oof.
You'll see the footage later, guys. You'll see
Yeah.
it right now, actually.
Actually, you're going to see the footage right now.
You got 2 of them, Ed?
3.
Yo, you're the man. Yo. Oh, shit. Oh. You alright? You alright, Ed?
I'm good, I'm good.
You alright? You alright? Get that bag off him. Hey, did you hit your head at all?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
Okay.
Dang, man. Take your time. Take your time, bud.
Oh, that sucked. You ready? Whenever you're ready. Wait. Okay. Oh. I'm good, I'm good. Oh my God.
Man.
Oh, that was annoying.
That was the gnarliest swallow I've seen in a while, dude.
Woo! Stoked to see that cabin.
Yeah, there you go. Is that backpack heavy or what?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was...
Glad you're okay, though.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. So let's... So the reason I was getting I was kind of careless is Matt ended up catching these. He took Martin's kayak out. Everyone kind of did their own thing today. But there's a really nice cabbie right there. You can see him. Nice cabbie. Boy, almost limited out there. Nice tide pool. But yeah, I came across here and I freaking ate it right there. God. Mixing up over there.
Oh, you know, no Michelin stars, but it'll get a job done.
What one's this one? That's not the, or not the cabby's one, obviously. Rocker. Hell yeah, bro. Oh man.
If you want to do it fast, you're freaking good luck.
Caught the eel I was looking at. That's so cool.
Eel is definitely firmer than rockfish. Almost has a shark texture, almost. You got a guy with a bum knee, guy who's carried his kayak up. We got one more flight of stairs. Dante's hooking it up. So it's a super simple recipe. We are basically gonna brown, slightly caramelize the onion and garlic, and it infuses in that little bit of canola oil that we put in the pan. We add our eel. Just like that. And the whole idea behind this recipe is the eel has a very firm texture and it holds together well. So in an adobo, that'll be actually very pleasant, in my opinion. So we'll basically let that cook with the onion and the garlic dry. As soon as you see that it's about 2/3 of the way cooked through, that's when you can flip. And here's an ingredient that I forgot to show earlier, but this is known as a bay leaf, and it adds an aromatic infusion into the adobo. As you can see, there's a bunch of caramelization at the bottom of the pan. We're gonna add our vinegar, just a splash. One tip is you can always add some later if you wanted, so don't over add too much in the beginning. Got our vinegar in. Now, soy sauce, just add another splash of soy sauce. Normally adobo is made with either chicken or pork, so make sure this comes out really nice. I like a lot of sauce on mine, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of water so that I have a little bit of extra to put on my rice. Now we're gonna sprinkle in some black pepper. I actually could have and should have done that while I was just sauteing the onions and the garlic just after putting the fish in, but shouldn't hurt the recipe too bad. A lot of pepper. Some recipes, when you're using pork or chicken, you can actually use the whole unground pepper, but for this, ground pepper will work. It's looking exactly as expected. The eel is holding up because it's so firm. It's not dissolving. If we were to try this with like perch, make perch adobo, that definitely won't work. Oh yeah. All right, let's see if this Monkey Face Prickleback Adobo is worth almost dying for. Definitely get a lot of that rice that's been soaked. There it is, guys. Nice hot bit of Monkey Face Prickleback Adobo. Oh yeah, it's exactly as expected. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can get down on that. That is very complex, but it's such a simple recipe, which is awesome. The meat's held together perfectly, exactly as expected, and the soy sauce flavor is really well, the soy sauce and the vinegar really come through, and there really isn't a need for much additional salt. And we even used the reduced sodium soy sauce, but the eel itself doesn't taste fishy at all. It's really just close to chicken. And the onion and garlic, it just works so well. Oh, pretty stoked about that. Oh, let's have Veronica taste this. She just arrived. So Veronica usually doesn't get to try adobo because it's usually, again, made with pork or chicken. She's, once again, a pescatarian. We actually got a comment like, oh, why do you keep all your fish? Well, when your wife only eats fish, You gotta keep your catch. But here, honey, try this.
What is it?
Just try it. Try it first.
Oh, good.
Yeah?
It's got a good flavor.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
It's Monkey Face Prickleback eel.
Yum. That's amazing.
Isn't it good? It's like, and since it has that, like the kind of more firm flavor or firm texture,
Yeah.
it allows it to hold very well.
I like with the rice. That sauce in the rice is great.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's adobo.
Is it adobo?
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Here.
I'm like, you gonna keep feeding me? Can I eat it myself?
Is it that good? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah, this is a classic Filipino dish. Whenever you talk about Filipino dishes, you always think of like pancit, adobo, lumpia, and this with the monkey face prickleback came out
Good.
really good.
Yeah. So it's eel adobo?
Eel adobo. Want another bite?
Sure. Why not?
I know. I can get down on that.
That's good.
That is going to be worth more poke pulling adventures, except this time just be more careful.
Yes.
One solution is not to wear the backpack. It seemed like wearing the backpack really made me top heavy, and as soon as I lost my footing, there was no recovery because the center of gravity was all up here, and there's just no way to recover from that. So next time, it probably makes sense to bring like a 5-gallon bucket with a lid and bring it out there with me. That way I'm not carrying that many, because I had 3 eel inside my backpack, so that probably was around 9 pounds of fish added on top of the gear that I didn't use, because I brought some sinkers, I brought swim baits, and just a bunch more weight in. Here, let me add another piece, honey. Wait.
No, just like
Yeah, just the sauce alone is really good. This was only half of an eel. It was an experiment, because that way, if the experiment was a total failure, we wouldn't have used a whole eel to make it. So this is definitely gonna get consumed, and just pretty stoked about it. But going back, yeah, definitely just bringing a 5-gallon bucket. That way I could hold it at my side and keep my balance a little bit better, and then not bring all of that other gear, just stick to poke poling itself. So next time there's a low tide, we're definitely gonna do it again.
yee.
What kind of guy doesn't come out and bring a freaking knife with him?
Me.
Huh?
Me.
You? Hell yeah.
Hey, Matt. Matt, you want some uni? What's that?
I'm feeding fish too, man. I forget, this fish has had like freaking all this squid. I'm just feeding it squid, straight up. There you go, look at it. Come on. Nope. I don't know how he's doing it. How are you doing this? Oh, it took the bait, look at that. Oh, I'm a chump right now. I don't know, dude. No crab, huh? So you're photobombing their lovely moment.
Oh well.
So stay tuned for more. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. We're gonna go finish the rest of dinner. Monkey Face Prickleback Adobo.